Welcome to Yoga for the Pelvic Floor. My name's Krista and I'm going to be taking you through a yoga sequence today aimed at pelvic floor health. We're Karen Physiotherapy, your trusted source for health classes, information, and outdoor activity preparation. We help you live the lifestyle you dream of. We're going to start sitting, so get a comfortable seat. And I'll get you to sit cross-legged if you can, or you can try kneeling if that's better for you. Either way works fine. And then in a comfortable seated position, I want you to place your palms face down on top of your legs and close your eyes. Start to notice how your body has arrived to practice today. How are you breathing? Are you breathing deeply? Are you breathing high up in your chest? And see if with each breath you can start to deepen your breath a little bit more and a little bit more. Slow down your inhale to allow for more and more air to fill your body. Breathing in through your nose and out through your nose. As you take nice, big, deep inhales, trying to see if your belly can expand as you breathe in. If you're not sure if you're doing this, you have the option to place one of your hands on your belly. Inhale and let your belly expand into your hand, and then exhale. As you breathe in, your belly should expand, and so should your pelvic floor muscles. Start to notice now the soft tissue or the squishy tissue between your sit bones. So your sit bones are the two bony points that you should feel touching the ground or touching your mat. If you're kneeling, you might feel them touching your heels. As you breathe in, your belly should expand, and so should that tissue between your sit bones, in a downward motion away from your head towards the ground. As you breathe out, those muscles should lift a little, but just gently, just subtly. Again, you have the option here to place your hand between your sit bones if you'd like to be able to try to feel that motion as you breathe. This upward and downward motion of your pelvic floor muscles with breath is the most important part of the practice. So if at any time we do any movements or poses where you lose the deep breathing and you lose that ability to feel your pelvic floor muscles, then take a break. Maybe you can come back to sitting or to a pose that you know you can feel it, and nice big deep breaths. At no point are any of the poses required in order to get the benefit of the yoga practice. Good. If you're using your hand to feel the movement, bring your hand back to the top of your thigh. Big inhale in. Exhale through your mouth. One more like that. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. And then we're going to move to hands and knees position. So put your knees right under your hips and your hands right under your shoulders. And then what we're going to do is we're going to start with just finding our breath in this position. Letting your belly and pelvic floor expand with your inhale and contract a little with your exhale. Good. And we're gonna move through cat-cow next. So on your inhale, arch your spine, looking up, opening up your pelvic floor. And as you exhale, round your spine, looking down. Inhale to arch your spine, looking up. And then exhale to round your spine, looking down. Inhale to arch your spine. Exhale to round your spine. Moving at the pace of your breath. So if your pace is different than mine, just taking your time. Moving with your inhale, arching, and then exhale, rounding. Good. Coming back to neutral spine on this inhale, and then tucking your toes. Inhale to prepare. And as you exhale, lift your knees to hover off the mat. Inhale, knees down. Exhale, hover. Inhale, down. Relax belly, relax pelvic floor. Exhale, pelvic floor and belly will activate. Inhale. Exhale to hover. Inhale, knees down. Expanding, exhale, hovering, activating. Good. 2 more. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to activate. Inhale. Exhale, activate. Good. This time you'll inhale with your knees down. And on this exhale, lift into downward facing dog. It's our first downward facing dog, so you can pedal your feet if the back of your legs are tight. Never losing that deep belly breathing. And then lifting your pelvis towards the sky and trying to straighten your spine. So bend your knees as much as you need to in order to get a straight spine. As you inhale here, think about lifting your sit bones up towards the sky, expanding through your pelvic floor, letting your belly expand on the inhale. We're going to move through a few flow sequences here. So we'll go from downward facing dog to plank, lower ourselves down to the mat, come into cobra, and then back to downward dog. If you can't lie on your belly, that's okay. You can do a modified version where you come to hands and knees when we come to lie flat on our bellies. And then you can do a cow belly and then come back to downward facing dog. One more inhale and exhale. And then on this inhale, come up to high plank. Exhale, lowering down to the mat. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, pushing through your knees to downward facing dog. Good. Inhale, plank. Exhale, lowering down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, pushing through your knees, downward facing dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, lowering down. Good. Inhale to cobra. Exhale, pushing through to downward facing dog. Good. Keep going. Inhale, plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Inhale to plank. Exhale, lowering. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Staying here for 3 breaths. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. On this inhale, lift your right foot up. Exhale, place your right foot between your hands. Good. As you breathe here, really try to straighten your back leg. Make sure your knee is stacked over your ankle on the right side. Straighten your spine. And then on your next inhale, bringing both arms up towards the sky. Interlace your fingers, index finger free. Keep breathing here. Shoulders down, away from your ears. Good. Turn your left foot to be perpendicular with your right. Bring your arms down to be parallel with the ground. And then look at your right middle finger. Don't lose your deep belly breathing. If it's a bit too hard for you, then you can take a break whenever you need it. On your next inhale, reach your right arm forwards. On your exhale, place your right elbow just above your right knee. Left arm points straight up at the sky. And then look at your left fingertips this time. Good. Next inhale, coming back up. Arms parallel with the ground. Exhale, windmill your hands down. And then step your right foot to meet your left. Good. Big inhale here. Relax your pelvic floor. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And then on this inhale, lift your left foot up. And on your exhale, place it between your hands. Good. As you breathe here, tent your fingers, straightening your right leg, stacking your left knee over your left ankle, and then windmilling your arms up. Right foot perpendicular with your left foot, arms parallel with the ground. And then looking at your middle finger of your left hand. Inhale, reaching your left arm forwards. Exhale, left elbow just above left knee. Right arm reaches towards the sky. And look up at your right hand. Inhale and exhale. And on your next inhale, coming back up, arms parallel with the ground. Exhale, windmill your hands down. Step your left foot to meet your right, downward facing dog. A few breaths here, lifting your sit bones high towards the sky. Straightening your spine. On your next inhale, look between your hands. And as you breathe out, walk your feet all the way up to be in between your hands, feet touching. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift again, hands to shins. Exhale, fold. Good. On this inhale, sweep your arms up, sitting into chair pose. Activating your legs. Using your pelvic floor to keep you upright. One more inhale, and then exhale, fold. Good. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. On this inhale, sweep your arms up, chair pose. Using your pelvic floor. Your pelvic floor is really helpful for balance. And this is a bit of a balancy pose. Inhale, and then exhale, fold. Good. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Good. Exhale, fold. Good. Inhale, sweep your arms up, coming into chair pose for a third and final time. Using your legs. Try not to lose your deep breathing here. Inhale, and then exhale, fold. Good. Heel toe your feet so that they're as wide as your mat, so right on the edges of your mat, and turn your toes out a little bit. Drop your pelvis down towards your heels. Press your elbows on the inside of your knees and your palms together to come into deep yoga squat. If you feel comfortable here, close your eyes. This is a really good position to stretch and relax your pelvic floor. If you got your breathing going a little bit with the chair pose, this is a perfect way to calm your breathing a little bit again and relax the pelvic floor. Good, and when you're feeling ready, just let your pelvis come back down to the ground. Knees stay bent, but lie your back onto the mat. Bring your feet as close to your pelvis as you can. Inhale to relax and expand your pelvic floor. And as you exhale, dig your heels into the ground or into the mat, lifting your pelvis off the ground. Inhale to bring it back down to the mat, relaxing, and then exhale, activating, squeezing your butt cheeks together. Inhale, coming down to relax, and then exhale, activating to lift. Good, keep this pattern going. Two more. Last one. Good. With your pelvis resting back on the ground, straighten your legs out. Let your feet splay out as much as feels comfortable, and turn your palms up towards the sky, tucking your shoulder blades underneath your back. Relax your breathing. Allow your breath to move where it feels most natural. Try to keep your mind and body still for the next 2 minutes, and I'll let you know when the time is up. You can start bringing some movement back into your body. Maybe try wiggling your fingers and wiggling your toes. And then when you're ready, slowly rolling onto your side and then pushing yourself back up to sitting. Take a moment to thank yourself for making it to the mat today. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed. If you enjoyed this yoga class, if you could give us a thumbs up and write a comment, that will help other people find our videos. Thank you so much.